What to talk about today? I ain't gonna lie, I don't really know. I will say I have been more locked in on like what I want to do like the past couple of days. Definitely have been like more locked in, straight on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? Like of what I want to do with my life and shit. So like, I can't guarantee we'll see in about a week or two. I'll be ripped. I will be ripped, shredded, jacked, whatever you want to call it. Nah, I can't guarantee that. I know I will look pretty good though in the next couple of like upcoming weeks, cause like strict for a month. I don't care. But I want to talk about the trade that I took today. I guess this will be like more of just a trade recap. I knew the market wanted to go down today, right? I knew the market was looking bearish. I was like, all right, it's bearish, it's whatever. So I get in there. I'm looking at it. I see. I ain't gonna lie. If I would have took a trade, if I would have gotten a little earlier, I could have got like a really good entry, and like, got out really well like after a good amount, and whatever. Like I would have had a really good take profit. So like, I didn't get in where I could have, and where I did get in, it ended up not being the greatest spot to get in. Like, all right, so I seen Confluence. I had an order block marked out. I had equilibrium marked out. I had fair value gap marked out. Boom. It goes up. It pushes into the fair value gap and the order block. It's already been past equilibrium a little bit just to go up there to hit that order block. But it goes up. It hits that. I'm like, boom. Okay, like I want to wait for a break of structure to the downside just to like basically make sure everything is boom correct. So it goes up, it comes down, it goes back up, and like back into the same like exact same like area it was in, and then it comes down, and then you see it break structure finally with one candlestick. I would show you, but I just rather talk about it. It breaks structure. Yeah, I might be a little slow. It breaks structure. And then I enter in, and it goes down for a little bit, almost hits like the end of like where my take profit is, and then it goes up, and then for a fucking hour, bro. I'm talking, this shit was insane. I was sitting there, I was like, at this point, I don't care, stomp me out, bro, just something. Like, I was like, I've been in this shit forever. I was sitting there, it goes up and it goes down, it just goes up and goes down, just consolidates for like an hour, bro. And I was like, this is insane. It's consolidating, and eventually, what's it called? It comes back down again, gets really close to my take profit, and then goes back up, and then just consolidating again, and then eventually it goes up and stomps me out. Obviously, it's not what I really wanted, but like at that point, I ain't gonna lie, I was just like, hurry up, get this shit over with, cause like I've been in it for like 2 hours already. I was like, it's wow. So it's consolidating everything. It goes through that, and then eventually market does end up going down, like I said it was going to this morning. Well, y'all didn't hear me say it, but like my bias, like what I said my bias as, market does go down, because when market opened, it touched those, it reached a high and then just shot down. Market ended up going down. If I had waited till about like 10 o'clock and stayed in till 10, I probably would have got like a really good like entry. I could have got a really good entry, and then boom, see, like, let's look. And then there's really no fair value gap. I'm looking at it right now. I see an order block. There's not really a fair value gap though. There's no fair value gaps for real. Order block. Would it have equilibrium from this high to this low? It's got equilibrium. And break a structure to the downside. So yeah, I could have got in right around here, and like had a good ass fucking like downtrend if I like wanted to, but I also didn't have those lows marked out. The lows that I did have marked out was the hourly low, Asian session low, and London session low, and like within probably like the first 10-20 minutes of me being in the fucking market, all of them bitches got blown through. So I was like, okay, shit. I was like, this could either go one or two ways. Like, my bias is bearish. but it stomped out these lows quick as fuck. So like, or it smashed through these lows quick as fuck. So I was thinking, it's one of two things. We could either like really like reverse and go really high now, or we could come back up and then go back in. And what it ended up doing was coming back up to like the lowest low and sweeping that out again, hitting that again, and then coming down. And the market went down even more. So like, I guess patience is what I need to talk about. Having patience, like with anything, you gotta let it play out. You can't be, rush it. That's what I did today. I guess I kind of rushed it because I was like, damn, like I'm looking for an entry. Like, I didn't let the market come to me. I went to the market looking for the entry. So like, I guess that's why I didn't find a super good entry. Like, it would have been a good entry had I just got out. Like, the second time it got low, I was like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna get out right here. But like, I was like, I'm gonna stick with it. I was like, I know the market wants to go lower. Like, I'm just gonna stick with it. And like, we're gonna see where this goes. I ended up getting stomped out, but it is what it is. So like, patience would have been really good today. I don't know like how to really go in on patience, but like, I guess I'll say like, use patience like all the time. Be patient in everything you're doing. Cause like, if you be patient, I guess like what I'm trying to say is if you wait for good things, like in certain circumstances, if you wait for a good thing, like you did everything else, it's just you gotta wait for something, then like what you want to receive will come to you. But if you're just sitting there, like, let's say like with getting rich, like working hard and patience, the money will come. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta put in the work. But like, if you sit there just being patient, like, oh, I'm gonna get rich like this, I'm just waiting for it, you're just sitting there, whatever, then I'm sorry to say that kind of patience is like not the good patience. But patience is either a virtue or it can be like something that'll fuck you over. But that's all I just want to touch on.